Hi, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me today. Happy Tuesday, everyone. I hope you are doing well. So I'm popping on to pull us a reading for the collective at this time. So, Divine Feminine, you opened the door to divine love for the masculines. This triggered them. They pulled away. It's an unknown feeling for them, and this stirs a deep-rooted fear about their masculinity, about themselves, and their relationship with the feminine. It's from this separation that the masculine begins to experience the grief of being away from you. This separation is necessary for healing to begin. And as we know, there are stages to grief. And so with the Dark Mirror Tarot, this is what they say about the stages and the grief processing. So it says the first stage is denial. It says in this stage, we try to numb our emotions to the pain. We're refusing to accept the event which brought on the feelings. We try to delude ourselves that it didn't happen, or that what happened can be turned around. Second stage, anger. Once we cannot numb our emotions and act like they aren't there anymore, we give space to anger. We redirect those still too painful to hear emotions outside. We blame, we fight, we scream, we take it out. The third stage is the bargaining stage. Once anger subsides and we have exhausted our strength, we try to cope with the grief by postponing it, making it less severe or less urgent. We try to talk our way out of the consequences, accepting that what we want to hear, accepting what we want to hear and rejecting what we don't. The fourth stage is depression. As bargaining is doomed to fail, we take all of our emotions inside, bringing them in the darkest cave of our heart. We let them fester, and we hide them from the outside, letting them gnaw at our inside as we bring out a mask of indifference. The fifth stage is acceptance. Ultimately, even our self-destructive effort will fail. Rather than destroy ourselves, we somehow digest these emotions and make them part of our being. We allow sadness in, and by being sad, we express our grief and move. So let's take a look into the Dark Mirror Oracle today and find out what stage this grief is the Divine Masculine experiencing at this time. And we'll also pull a Divine Feminine Oracle card to see what energy the Divine Feminine is embodying that's that's helping Divine Masculine at this time. So, once again, thank you for joining me this evening. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if any of this resonates with you and you are interested in seeing further readings. So, let's begin with the Dark Mirror stage of this grief, this Divine Masculine experiencing at this time. What energy would like to come through? Thank you. Final shuffle. Okay. Let's get a card. Okay, we do have a card. That's it. That is the card. What came out today? So we've got Colourless Angel, card 10. Ending and a new beginning. It's either a dragon or is it a horse? It looks like actually it could be a unicorn. Or is it a Pegasus? That's what it's called. Let's find out. The underlying energy here is Gilded Regret, card 5. Where Divine Masculine's at the moment, and this current energy is that he feels a bit grey. He feels lost in his emotions, and there's no colour where he is at the moment. He's full of regret. He's been hiding his true self. It's the twins. He's been hiding from himself and hiding from you, Divine Feminine, and he regrets that. So let's take a look into the guidebook and see what stage Divine Masculine is currently in. So the Colourless Angel represents first stage of denial. So Divine Masculine is still at the stage where he's trying to numb his emotions to the pain of this deep regret he feels. He's been struggling or refusing to accept the situation between you. And he's been deluding himself that it can change. He's deluding himself that what happens can be turned around. So he doesn't believe that it can change. He doesn't believe that he can change. He doesn't believe that the situation between you can change. He's still in this state of denial. So let's read apart this card message. You cannot be saved unless you face the dragon. And the dragon hurts. Of course it does. The dragon just wants to fly you to your love. Or did regret. This is the bargaining stage. It's like he's still denying that you're able to fix things, that you're able to heal things, denying that you're able to talk about it and to resolve it. I feel like living in the past. Please give me 5 more minutes to linger. So he is still stuck on a memory with you, about you, Divine Feminine. In regret. Wondering what it would have looked like if he had made a different action, took a different action, did things differently. Because right now he's numbing his senses. He's delaying this healing. It's also as though he's numbing his senses in the hope that okay, what's coming through is, like, in Twilight where Bella pushes her limit and like takes on, behaves riskily because she knows that Edward will rush to her side to save her at that last second. It's as though that's how this divine masculine is acting out. It's as though he is still not believing that what happened between you happened. It's like he still can't get his head around what happened between you. And so he's numbing his emotions, perhaps with alcohol or substances, or even hiding away and just wanting to sleep a lot. It's as if he wants to replay these memories of you, him together in that space, in this other zone that he's taking himself to. It's like he's also trying to numb out from what's around him and what's going on around him so that he is able to be in this zone alone, just with himself and you and in his mind. It's as though he's able to connect with you and can hear you speaking to him. It's as though in those moments these memories are much more intense. So that's why he's still in this state of denial. Did it really happen that way? Temple of my body. Like, this card is just representing how he doesn't feel worthy for you. He feels ashamed and embarrassed, guilty and full of regret for perhaps using your body, Divine Feminine. Perhaps just seeing you as a body. Perhaps that's something that he is regretting, because deep down he feels the intensity of your connection. Top of the deck, the child I was meant to be. He feels the intensity of your connection and how you spark his inner child, and you bring this happiness into his life. You make him feel this, this feeling of pure happiness. You're a sunshine energy to him, and you make him feel like a child again. Child that was able to unwrap its Christmas present early. And that's why he just can't quite believe it. It's as though he just can't quite believe it. Let's put a Divine Feminine oracle. Okay. Divine Feminine, what energy are you embodying at this time, which may be helping Divine Masculine hopefully through this? What energy is it that you're guided to embody? Let's find out what would like to come through. Okay, one more. Thanks. Oh, no, it went back in. Okay, we do have a card. We have Kuan Yin. It's all about staying in your compassionate heart and forgiving, releasing the past, releasing the pain, choosing compassion. The goddess of compassion. I recognize suffering in order to release it. Curiosity breeds compassion. If you're able to recognize that your Divine Masculine is suffering, then embrace Kuan Yin. Kuan Yin's energy. Embrace this energy of compassion. Be the goddess of compassion for your Divine Masculine at this time, because it is going to help him. Okay. Bottom of the deck, Inanna, the Queen of Heaven and Earth. I have nothing to hide. I see and accept all that I am. You are your true self, Divine Feminine. This is also going to help your Divine Masculine, because you are authentically yourself. You have nothing to hide. You know exactly who you are. Top of the deck, Sarah Lakali, Queen of the Outsiders. I have arrived. I am where I will always be. In love. You are love, Divine Feminine. You are the mother of all believers, providing heaven and earth for yourself. You are spiritually and financially abundant, blessed by the goddess Lakshmi there. And Anna, you have nothing to hide. You spend your time wisely. You only say yes when it's a holy hell yes. Splitting the deck, the Green Tara, the Buddha of enlightened action. My soul informs my every step. I do what my heart compels me to do. So perhaps right now your heart is compelled to hold a compassionate heart for your Divine Masculine at this time, while he works his way through these stages. Kuan Yin, Anna. Let's find our goddesses, our deities in the book. So Kuan Yin. Kuan Yin represents the presence that listens deeply to our prayers spoken from the heart. Kuan Yin is about the deep medicine that comes simply from being willing to bear witness to someone else's pain. To really listen, we have to move from the ego to the soul, so that the story we are listening to doesn't become about us or trigger us. This also applies to the moments when we are listening to the story we tell ourselves about who we are. We are often far harsher and less forgiving to ourselves than we would ever be to someone else. Kuan Yin suggests that we listen strongly with curiosity. Curiosity allows us to detach from needing to take the suffering of someone we love personally. Curiosity is a door that leads to compassion. It frees us from feeling as though we have to react to what we hear or defend or explain our part in their suffering. We can just perceive the pain that they are in, or we can finally hear our own cries of despair and not seek to judge or justify them. We can just be present to what needs to be heard. Kuan Yin is the powerful energy of giving witness to our own or to someone else's suffering. Often, just a calm, abiding presence of compassion is all that is needed to transform that suffering into clear light. Soul voice meditation. What pain or suffering can I listen to now with curiosity? Intention. I recognize suffering in order to release it. Curiosity breeds compassion. Inanna. Inanna represents the power that comes back to us when we accept and integrate our shadow. Inanna goes into the depths of her own unconscious to merge with her twin sister self. She becomes more powerful because she is no longer using conscious psychic energy to keep her shadow or negative attributes hidden deep underground. She courageously descends and faces the aspects of herself that are hard to get to when she's fully dressed or cloaked heavily in the ego. Inanna is an invitation to get naked. She wants us to drop our defenses. She wants us to see how holy and sacred it is to be vulnerable. As above, so below. This is an alchemical adage that suggests heaven and earth are not so separate. It suggests that within us, deep down in the dark cages, where we place parts of ourselves, the truths that exist there also exist right here on the surface of our everyday lives. So if we are exerting great amounts of energy to keep from seeing our shadow, it is actually playing a large role in our conscious life. When we can face what we think is dark or negative about us, I mean really embrace it and see it for what it is, a beautiful broken place that's a call for love, then we can emerge more whole. We can marry the light and dark aspects of our being. And in uniting with our twin sister from the depths, we can stop projecting her onto other women. We can see and own the hot mess we often are and not get sabotaged by it. The light must cast a shadow. The high priestess is the one who gets called to love them both. Soul voice meditation. Can I love my shadow as much as my light? Attention. I have nothing to hide. I see and accept all that I am. Let's get you an angel therapy. Hey. Thank you, angels. Get some short guidance from the angels now for you at this time. Followed by a lover's oracle. Okay, we've got God box. Write any worries, concerns, or desires on a piece of paper that you put into a special container called a God box as a way of letting go and allowing the divine to help you. Okay. We also have sacral chakra. Okay. And be willing to forgive. So you are highly sensitive to chemicals, additives, processed foods, and energy right now. This is this place that Divine Masculine is in at this time. This state of denial where he's numbing himself out. Respect your sensitivities by avoiding harsh items, situations, and relationships. Be willing to forgive. Ask the angels to clear your mind and body of past pain in exchange for peacefulness. Crown chakra at the bottom of the deck here, so pay attention to your ideas, as they are messages of true divine guidance sent in answer to your prayers. It is very important guidance sent from above, sent from your ascended masters who are spiritually guiding you and watching over you lovingly. You and your twin flame at this time. Okay, thank you, angels. Okay, sacral chakra. I'm God box. Your angels want to relieve you of the burden of worry by giving you a physical method for releasing your cares to heaven. Writing down your prayer requests or worry for divine intervention is an effective way to work in partnership with God and the angels. You can write something short or lengthy and will receive the same results. What matters more is that you write from your heart and then give the paper to heaven symbolically, either by burning it, which releases it, putting it in the freezer, which stops the situation from progressing, burying it, which helps with emotional healing, or putting the paper in a God box. Sacral chakra. The angels sent you this card because they want you to understand your body's profound sensitivity. As a highly sensitive individual, you may at times experience confusion or numbness, which is a way of dealing with overwhelming physical sensations. It's exactly Divine Masculine's energy at this time. It's numbness. You may even try to self-medicate with chemicals, foods, or other addictive substances in order to shield yourself from harsh energies. This card conveys a strong message, asking you to deal with your sensitivities in healthier ways. The angels want you to detoxify from chemicals and processed foods. They also are leading you away from disagreeable situations and relationships. So allow these changes to occur. The sacral chakra is the second energy center in the body, located between the tailbone and belly button. Visualize it glowing, a bright and clear shade of orange, to keep this chakra balanced. Be willing to forgive. The angels are trying to help you with the topic of your question by urging you to heal anger related to your past experiences and relationships. This old anger has become a barrier to attracting your desires, as well as a magnet that attracts similar situations to your side. This is a very important message, and your little bit of willingness to forgive is all that's required. You don't need to forgive the action that occurred in your past. You simply need to be willing to allow the angels to help you clear away the toxic poison of unforgiveness from your heart and mind. In this regard, you're trading pain for peace. The benefits of forgiveness include increased peace of mind, renewed energy, and the ability to focus. Okay, crown chakra. You drew this card because the angels are asking you to trust and follow the ideas you've recently received, as they are the answers you've been seeking for your current situation. You already know the truth and the best course of action to take. Trust this knowingness and take appropriate action. When you honor your ideas, the universe reciprocates by sending you additional support while you make healthy life changes. This card is also a message to clear the crown energy center or chakra, which governs your ability to tap into the universe's creative wisdom. Your crown chakra can become blocked if you dismiss your inner thoughts as wishful thinking or common knowledge. Remember that all ingenious ideas begin as daydreams that turn into wonderful inventions. Hey, what does Divine Masculine want to say to you at this time? Let's get you some love messages. Let's get you some messages, followed by a lover's oracle. Oh, let's make some space. So, what does Divine Masculine want to say to you? I know I ended things badly. Let me make it up to you. This is what's playing on his mind. This is what Divine Masculine has deep regret over, how he ended things with you. He wants to make it up with you. He doesn't want things to be over. Well, he doesn't want things to be over. Please give me another chance. Literally, that's the cards. You are always on my mind. He is always thinking about you. I've put you through a lot of pain. I'm in pain too, and I'm sorry. Never stopped loving you. I want to be honest with you so we can be open with each other. Okay, split the deck. I really don't know how to approach you, and that's why it's taking me some time. Perhaps you already knew that about your person. Perhaps this is something they've already said to you in the past. But thank you everybody for joining me today. Don't forget to like and subscribe if any of these messages resonated for you, or if you liked this reading today. Our final message, we have playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. Love is the greatest healer. Your love is the greatest healer, Divine Feminine. Your compassionate heart, your laughter, your love is the greatest healer. Okay. Any more lovers oracle for you at this time? Okay, quite a few. Only time will tell. Okay. We have secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. Yeah. You can't force miracles to happen. You do have to give it time. Divine Feminine, you open the doorway to divine love for these masculines, for the Divine Masculine, and he is indeed healing because of you. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind. For the heart is the gateway to the soul. It was that gateway, that door that you opened for your Divine Masculine. Top of the deck, we have trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Divine Masculine needs to reach this stage of acceptance. Once you accept this current situation and his feelings, it will automatically, his shadow, it will automatically transform. Time to see yourself differently, Divine Masculine. It is indeed. It's time to surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go. It will work out well. Trust your heart. This healing is occurring. Deep in Divine Masculine's heart, this healing is occurring. Even though he may have been stuck on stage 1, stuck in denial, trying to numb out from everything that's happened. You are heading in the right direction. As you opened the door to divine love, and that's why this healing is occurring for him. Stay in your compassionate heart, your Divine Masculine, because it will help him through at this time. Much love, everybody. I really hope that you have enjoyed today's message, and I hope that you have found this reading helpful today. I'll see you next time. Much love. Take care. Bye for now.